Good morning, everybody. It is Carrie, the me in FHB and me, and I am here to bring you another confession, obsession, and life lesson from this not-so-secret gardener. I am coming to you from a different part of my house today. This is actually, I guess I would probably call this the couch corner right now in our living room. The only reason that we've kind of moved some things around, actually for the summer, we've done something fun and brought our ping pong table in from the garage. And it is now in the center of our living room where our dining room used to be. And it's made for a really fun summer and a whole lot more use of this room that doesn't necessarily get much use, except for this part. This couch gets used every single morning as a part of my morning ritual routine, which is the same every single day. Even just kind of depends on when I wake up. But each morning I get up, I make my cup of coffee, and I come over here to my couch. The dog does exactly what she's doing now. She crawls up in my lap, finds her little space, and I get out my journal, and I have a morning journaling routine, which I'm excited actually. I'm actually working on a chapter right now to be included in my book that introduces you to my morning journal routine as well. But the reason I am over here, because I wanted to talk actually about my journals today. I actually started a new journal Monday. This is my old journal, and you can kind of see the wear and tear difference, maybe not much, but this one is completely filled to the brim. But the reason I love new, I don't know, remember like first day of school, like so crisp and clean and pretty and pristine and exciting. So I'm excited to start this. This one took me about 6 months to fill, sometimes 7 months, sometimes 5 months. It depends on how much I write each day. Some days I write a page, some days I write 4. You just never know. But the reason that I wanted to bring you a life lesson about my journal this morning is that although I started my new journal on Monday, which I take everywhere. If you remember from a couple, maybe last week, I talked about how if you want to do something and you want to grow something, that you got to take it with you wherever you go, because life doesn't happen the same every single day. So my journal goes with me wherever I go, because sometimes I have to fit this time in. If I don't get time in the morning because of crazy school schedules or whatever, sometimes I have to do it in line waiting to pick up the kids from school. Sometimes I do it outside of a doctor's office, wherever I happen to be. So I do take it with me everywhere I go. But I noticed this week that not only was I taking my new journal with me everywhere I went, I was still taking my old one. Even though I wasn't writing in it, I wasn't really necessarily reading through it or looking back at it, but I was holding on to it as if I wasn't ready to let go of it yet. It wasn't serving a purpose. I don't need to have it on me. But for some reason, I kept putting both of them into my bag every single day. And it got me to thinking, if I'm holding on to this journal, which right now is really not useful to me, what else am I holding on to? Are there other things I'm putting in my daily bag of life that I don't necessarily need anymore, but I'm holding on to because of comfort, maybe, good feelings. I'm sitting here thinking, looking around the house, even looking at things behind me. There are things here that I don't need anymore, but I'm holding on to because of some of those reasons. And so I'm going to encourage you to kind of look around your life today and see, are there things that you too are holding on to that you don't need anymore? And maybe we can all make our life and our bags a little lighter by leaving some of those things at home, taking some of those things to the Goodwill, passing them on to somebody else who might enjoy them more. And so that's really my life lesson for today. If you have something that you think maybe you're holding on to and you don't need to anymore, let it go. It's okay. It's new things are good, and change is good. So That is it. From Holly, who has slept through this entire thing, you see, she is completely in her element. This is where she loves to be. From Holly and FHB, and of course, especially me, blessings and blooms. Have an amazing weekend. And oh, look, hi, say good morning. Say hi, everybody. Everybody have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday.